welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to talk about the general scams goes around the advocates and the lawyers and the agencies who help you apply for the TRC. And I'm also going to share my experience, like how I got scammed for applying for the TRC. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So first of all, if you are new to my channel, so my name is SUSBCRIBE. I live in Poland and I make vlogs and share my life experiences here in Poland. So in case if you're watching my face for the first time, so I would just love if you subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. Let me tell you, I see a lot of people who are living in Poland, like the expats. They are living in Poland, they are sharing their experiences and their life, but nobody really talks about this side of the things, and I feel like this issue needs to be addressed. So if you agree with me, so just show some support, or if you don't, just you can always feel free to use the comment section, or you can just dislike the video. Alright, so this video is not scripted, so you can see I don't have any scripts or anything like that. I'm just talking here my heart out, like my experience, what really happened to me. If you guys, you keep asking me for applying for the temporary resident permit, as known as karta pobytu in Polish. So do you need a lawyer or you can apply by yourself? For this I can say yes and no. You don't really need any lawyer or any agency to apply for TRC. You can apply by yourself. But in case if you're applying by a lawyer or TRC, so here are the things which you should really take care of. First of all, before applying for your TRC, if you are contacting any agency or any lawyer advocate, so just read their reviews on internet. So on Facebook there are a lot of expats group. You can just check the write the names or just read the posts, check the review of the agency or the lawyer, like how good they are, because I have read a lot of this kind of stories where people got scammed, where their lawyer took the money and later on they realized the agency was like completely fake and the lawyer was also not registered in the bar council. Second, just read their services, like what are the exact services they are providing, because there are some agency who will just help you to apply and that's it. Like they won't help you in the further all the procedures when the inspector contact you, or in fingerprints, or getting your passport stamped, or till the date you get the TRC. So there are agencies who will just help you to apply, like nothing else. And the third thing which you should take care of is how much like the amount of money they are charging you, because there are some agencies who will charge you like 500 euros just for applying for the TRC, and there are some agencies who will just take like 200 or let's say 300 euros. So the average price for applying for the TRC ranges around like 200 euros, let's say to 230 euros to 50 euros, which is somewhere around like 1200 or 1500 Polish zlotys. Here I'm talking about Polish zloty because in Poland we don't really use euros, we use zlotys. Alright, here the question arises again, like do you really need a lawyer or agency to apply for the TRC, or you can do it by own? So for this I can say that yes and no. So yes, you need a lawyer or an agency to apply for the TRC when let's say you are very busy with your work, you have like very hectic schedule at the university, you are working part-time, you have other stuff to do as well. So in that case you can approach an agency or hire a lawyer and he will do all the processes for you. Or if you want to do it by yourself, in that case very good, you will save some money as well, because you will save let's say like 200 euros. And also in that case you'll be very, let's say you'll have a peace of mind because you are the one responsible for your process. So you won't be thinking that is my lawyer doing the work right, or what's going on. So you'll have all the updates. It comes down to what you can handle, because if you can handle your job, your university, and also all this TRC thing, because let me tell you, this TRC thing really takes like a lot of your energy. I would say like it takes a lot of attention. You have to be very aware about you. Sometimes yes, with your university and your work and all these things going around, it can get really frustrating at times, and I've been there. I have had my personal share of experiences. Alright, so now let's talk about how I got scammed for applying for the TRC. So basically I reached out to one of my friends and he was taking help of a lawyer. So I asked him, bro, like how are you doing your process? So he gave me the contact of his lawyer. I just approached this lawyer and he was like very eager to help me. He was just like, yeah, we can meet tomorrow and then we can all start all these procedures. So I just got his contact, I approached him and he told me like this is how much money you gotta pay. So I paid him, like in the beginning he asked me 400 Polish zloty, which was like let's say 100 euros. Right, so next day I met this lawyer and he told me these are the documents which he will need from my side to apply for the TRC, and I gave him all these documents ASAP, as soon as possible, and then I paid him like 100 euros and he took the money and then he applied for the TRC on my behalf. Alright, so this was the first part of the story. Like he applied for the TRC, everything was well. So after like few weeks, when I started approaching him that hey, what's going on, asking some updates, like what's going on with my case. So he was always kind of very like trying to escape or trying to avoid the situation. He doesn't used to pick my call. Like whenever I used to call him, he would say, right now I'm busy, I'm in a meeting, I'm with my son, I'm in the hospital. Like random excuses, like which didn't make any sense to me. For example, if you are taking money, if you are like taking money from someone, if you are doing your work, then I mean basically your client, so you should get the work done, right? So he was always trying to avoid the situation. He was always trying to escape from us, didn't want to meet me or my friend. So we always kind of had to chase him, and I don't like this because I paid him money, and it was very frustrating for me because I had my university. I was also making these YouTube videos. I think back then, yeah, I was also making these videos. So it was a lot of things for me. A lot of things were going around in my life. पैसा देखे ना ऐसा लगा कि मतलब मैं ही चूतिया बन गया हूँ. So I mean, just forget it if you don't understand this thing. He made me feel stupid that I paid him money and then I had to chase him all the time, so I didn't like that. Alright, so eventually few months passed, and my friend who applied the TRC with him, he got a rejection from the immigration office. Also, if you guys don't know that, when you apply for the TRC, the immigration office will give you a result that your application is positive or negative. If your decision is positive, it means that you'll get the TRC, like the temporary resident permit of Poland, and negative means that you are simply rejected for getting the card. So my friend, he got rejected, and then I talked to him like, hey, what happened? So basically what happened was the immigration office, they asked my lawyer some documents on behalf of my friend, and what the lawyer did, that he didn't submit the documents on time. So basically the lawyer, he asked all the documents to my friend, and my friend provided all the documents to him on time, but he actually didn't submit all the documents on time to the immigration office. So because of that, the inspector gave my friend a rejection that you won't get the TRC card. I was so pissed off because we had the same lawyer, and also I felt very bad for my friend because he wasted so much money on his particular case for the TRC. After my friend got the rejection from the immigration office for the TRC, so we got so frustrated, and I'm not taking the name of my friend even because I think it's just not good to take his name, but you guys probably know him. So if you just know him, just comment down below. Decided to meet him for once and all, and we finally were able to set up a meeting. So we went him in a mall, and I'll also try to put the audio clip here, like what exactly happened, our conversation. I was trying to record it because just for the future references. If the inspector told in his case that, hey, you have 14 days the deadline, so you have to prove your documents in 14 days. So you could just have told him that, Sami, you have 14 days, so please make sure you have all the documents, just submit in 14 days. So he could have done it. So in that case, he couldn't have got the negative decision. So we want to return it back, and we'll see like how we'll do it. Like we will do by ourselves, because I think that's better. He applies to you, and there's like no benefits we got from, because our didn't got were very fast or something like that. भाई देखा पसीना छुड़ा दिया बैंड चोट का. देखा चेहरा कैसा लाल हो गया था. His face was fucking red. You know what I'm saying? भाई बोल नहीं पा रहा था. He couldn't even speak a single shit. He couldn't speak a single word. After that, for getting the money, I chased him for several months, and he used to like just ignore my calls. And I'll also put a screenshot here, and you can see he just cancelled all the call. You can see cancel. And I used to write him messages, and he used to never reply me back. He used to just say, I'm busy right now, I'm in a meeting, I'm with my son, I'm with my family, I'm with my wife, like blah blah blah, all this random shit. To be honest, I was so frustrated because we are not, this is not my country, I'm not in my homeland, and also I don't really understand the language here. So it was, everything was just getting like twice hard for me. मतलब उस moment पे इतना गुस्सा आ रहा था, literally after months of chasing him, we finally decided that we are going to take help. We are going to take assistance of the police. We are going to take assistance from the law and governance of this country. Into the police station, and I've already made a video about that. So if you are interested to watch the video, I'll put the link in the description. You can just go and check it out. We had to go to the police station, and we filed a complaint against him. Also, what the police did, at first of all, they said that come back with some Polish people or some translator because we don't speak English. Came back with our Polish friend, and our friend helped me in all the translation, and he was a medium of you were translating everything what we wanted to say and what the police wanted to say to us. So we filed a legal complaint against him, and what the police said that, okay, we gonna see what we can do in this case, and we will approach the lawyer. Filed a legal complaint against our lawyer, and police told to us, okay, now you can go home, and if you'll have some updates, we will just let you know. So all this happened, I think, last year in, let's say, April or May of 2020, and right now it's 2021, and still I haven't got any email or any updates from the police. So literally, I don't know what to say about this. This is not my country, so I won't really say much, but you know what I mean, right? Yeah, so I just literally lost hope. I just lost faith but it's not about money. It's like, okay, you can always get back money, or you can always earn money, but it's like how much time we wasted. and because of that fucking lawyer, my friend got rejection for his TRC. So right now he went back to India to get the visa back, because in case if you're getting a rejection from the immigration office here in Poland, so else you can apply to the main head office of the immigration in Warsaw, or you can go back to your own country and you can get the visa back. So what my friend did, like, he had to spend a lot of money, he had to waste a lot of money, and he went back to India to get his visa back for Poland. So right now he's in India and he's coming very soon, so you guys will know, like, when he'll come, we're gonna make a video together. I mean, he's in so many vlogs, so you guys know probably whom I'm talking about. You know what, I don't really know what to say right now to you guys, because I was in a very, like, fucked up situation, and I was like, I felt very hopeless, to be honest, because I don't understand the language. I was like, whom should I go and, you know, like, reach out, like, whom should I reach out for, like, some legal assistance. And also I took the help of police, and I mean, nothing really happened. I mean, I know my police friend told me before that, you know, nothing really will happen, like, you have just lost your money. And I mean, I'm living with that, and I don't know, I feel very sorry for myself and my friend. But yeah, so the whole purpose of making this video was just to educate you guys, just to you know, put some just to address this issue, because I felt like it was very important. You guys can also be in similar situations. So in that case, I would just say, before applying for the Karta Papito or your TRC, whatever it is, just make sure you are reaching out to a very well-known agency. Just read their reviews, just you know, ask somebody who has taken the same you know, assistance or legal help from them, so you'll, like, know about the services, like, much better. Because in the beginning, when they have to take your money, they will say all the good things, but when you actually apply from them, it's all a completely different story. So guys, I guess that's pretty much for this video. I really hope you guys got something out of this video, or you got some sort of knowledge or resolve. If you did, just make sure you hit a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I was thinking about making this video from very long, but I was just trying to, you know, ignore, like, not really want to make this video. But yeah, I think it was very important also to make this video to educate you guys if you're coming to Poland, if you have plans to come to Poland, so you can also be in similar situations. Yeah, so I guess that's pretty much for this video. If you really like this video for whatever reason, just make sure to give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. मतलब बहुत सारे vlogs वगैरह आने वाले हैं. I'm really sorry. I feel like I say this in every video, but I'm not really getting a lot of time. Or let's say I got a like little bit lazy in uploading videos. तो बहुत सारे vlogs वगैरह आने वाले हैं. So just stay tuned and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. और थोड़ा भाई को सपोर्ट वगैरह करो यार. लेट्स रीच 10,000 सब्सक्राइबर्स. और मेरा प्लान है ये 10K सब्सक्राइबर्स पे एक बहुत बड़ा गिव अवे वगैरह करने वाले हैं, तो जस्ट, यू नो, गिव यू बैक टू यू गाइस. सो आई थिंक दैट्स प्रीटी मच फॉर दिस वीडियो. मतलब पता नहीं कितनी बार बोल दिया मैंने एक ही वीडियो में. सो आई थिंक दैट्स प्रीटी मच फॉर दिस वीडियो. आई एम गोइंग टू सी यू गाइस इन माय नेक्स्ट व्लॉग. टिल देन, लव फ्रॉम पोलैंड, पीस. और हाँ, मिलते हैं. बाय.
Ryan Little.